We are in wet and swampy Washington, D.C. As today in FedEx Field, it is a monsoon. It is raining, and it is also crosstown rivals for our ESPN Game of the Week. It is the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington. You pick the names. As right now, Washington is 1-1. Baltimore is 2-0. Sean Taylor right there. He's looking like he could. He really is looking like he can have a big impact today. Whenever it comes to quarterbacks and games, this game could be very even. It could be more offensive than I think you'd expect. You have Theismann on one hand, and on the other hand, you have Lamar Jackson, who's really good. Eat you. And two of my cats just walked by. And here it is. The Ravens will receive. Washington will kick off. This is big because if Baltimore wins, they're going to be 3-0. So we're going to have this game. We're going to have the Sports Center afterwards. We're going to take a look at the stats and standings of every team. And even the game's going on. We're ready to go, and we're off, and we're underway. A very important division game here. And it's going to be in the end zone and taking an 8. Baltimore and Washington, crosstown rivals. They now put them in the same division. It'll be first down and 10. Lamar Jackson, very good. Very good. He can get away from this defensive line and hit players with just pinpoint passes. First and 10. Andrews, the tight end. He might have been moving forward. Lamar Jackson, and it's incomplete right into Taylor's hands. And it'll be second down. Injuries for today: Jamal Lewis, the leg for the Ravens, Chris Cooley, and Bobby Mitchell, the wide receiver for the Washington Redskins. So it'll be second down and 10. Lamar Jackson early on, that first pass incomplete. It'll be second and 10. Ray Rice, the running back, Mark Andrews, Travis Taylor, Michael Jackson, the wide receiver. Remember, he was a Cleveland Brown for a long time. Second down, they're going to throw. It is complete to Jackson, and a first down up to the 31-yard line for Baltimore. No, it's going to be third down and inches. So third down and inches as Lamar Jackson. They're going to pitch it to the near side, and Ray Rice fumbles the football, and Baltimore will fall on it. It'll be fourth down. Skura, I believe it's the left tackle, will fall on it. It's raining, and it will be very, very wet. They know that. So Baltimore gets a little bit. They get a little short. Koch will kick, and Washington will get it back here. They'll get their first possession. High and deep to the 27. They got to be careful. It is raining, and you're going to have... That's Darrell Green with the recovery, and it's going to be tough. John Riggins is one of the running backs in the backfield. He's tough to get down. He really is. Joe Theismann's the quarterback. He led him to a Super Bowl in Super Bowl 17. And in Super Bowl 18, they got killed. First and 10. They give it. Here it is to the left side, and that's going to be a close. It's a 9-yard gain. That'll be Rogers. It'll be second and 1. George Rogers. We remember when we saw Washington in an earlier broadcast. Rogers, that was big. I forget who they played. Oh, they played at Carolina and lost at Carolina. Second and 1. And Rogers, he got enough, and that'll be a first down. That's all they needed. So Washington will get the first down as they approach midfield. You see Russ Grimm, but look at that. Burnett, Juddin, and Gregg, Suggs, Thomas, and Bart Scott Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. First down. Theismann catches, and what a catch, and that's a first down. That's Taylor. And Taylor, they are driving down deep into Baltimore territory. Joe Theismann looking good. They got the time to do it. And Taylor, it'll be first down. Washington's first possession. A good one, Charlie Taylor, out of the 1970s. His 11th reception on the year. First down and 10. Washington driving early. They give it and stuck up. And they get George Rogers. It'll be second down and 9. That's the one thing. They had John Riggins, but not a marquee running back. I mean, George Rogers was great in college, and he was good in the pros. But nothing like a Barry Sanders. They don't have that one. And that's going to be complete down to the 19-yard line and a first down. So Art Monk, one of the better receivers in history, with a great catch. Watch Theismann. And Theismann will be first down and 10. Back to throw. They throw it and it's dropped by Taylor. It'll be second down. These are the possessions that win and lose games. If you can get a touchdown here. Because right now that what it's happening is these teams get down here and you only get 3 or 4 times in the red zone. And, you know, there are teams with way more yards, but they can't get in, versus a team with a big play, a la Jets and Bills. You remember that game? In motion. Back to throw. Theismann steps up. He hits him. Santana Moss to the 1-yard line. Santana Moss from the University of Miami. And it'll be first and goal for Washington. Look at Santana Moss. Right here, this is Theismann right there, really good. And what a catch. What an absolute great catch. They're going to be close to scoring first. And Washington would love to go and get a lead early. They would love it. First and goal from about the half-a-yard line, if there were such a thing. They give it. He's going to run. He gets in. Touchdown, George Rogers. And the Redskins are up 6-0. And Rogers at home, and they're looking good. George Rogers on the run. And they get it through. It's 6-0 Washington. So now the extra point. And Mosley will kick it. It is good. Washington 7-0 here. One of the things I think that is very important is to know that scoring first in a game isn't always the death wish. Sometimes we've seen teams score first on long drives and do nothing. But my goodness, was that a good drive. Remember when Baltimore started off with the drive, they didn't exactly get anything going themselves. It is muddy here. It's on the 20-yard line. They're starting to get all dirty. You can see it. First down and 10. Lamar Jackson, they're 2-0. Jackson, no, it'll be second down. Trying to hit Michael Jackson, and it'll be second and 10. Baltimore is 2-0, but if they lose, it's one of those where they lose the tiebreaker. Baltimore really has to start running the football. Second and 10. Jackson again, over the middle, and no. Tried to hit again to Michael Jackson and couldn't get it there. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Baltimore having all sorts of trouble in this absolute rain fest. 3rd down and 10. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson. Ray Rice, there are nobody in the backfield. Jackson, no, and it's 4th down. Smith. And now the kick. Koch will kick it back. 2 possessions, 2 punts by Baltimore. Washington looking good. They're going to bring it up. Nearing midfield to the 48-yard line. And Darrell Green. Wow, watch this. Lamar Jackson having trouble so early. And Darrell Green gets up past midfield. Washington 7-0. It's night out. It is foggy. It is pouring down rain. But more importantly, it's 7-0 Washington. It'll be 1st down and 10. They hand it off. They go up the middle and a good run of 4 yards. By George Rogers, it'll be 2nd down and 6. If the run game for Washington goes, they're going to be a force. They really are. 2nd and 6 for Washington. Theismann. No, a little bit too far in the rain, and that is tough. It'll be 3rd down. They're making it 3rd and manageable. That's the biggest thing. 3rd down and 6. Third and 6 now. This is big. The Theismann. Oh, what a weird looking shovel pass. That's not, I mean, I get the idea, but it just wasn't executed the best. And John Riggins is really mad. He's like, just give it to me. He said, just give me the ball. That's all that they wanted. It'll be 4th down and 6, and now they'll punt. If you're Baltimore, you got, oh, this will hit the ground, but go in the end zone. Well, if you're Baltimore now, you want to start driving the ball down the field. Lamar Jackson now, it'll be 1st down and 10. Washington's first possession and went right down the field. Baltimore got the ball first. Jackson. And that was ugly. It'll be 2nd and 10. They got to stop with these weird short plays. And they're doing shovel passes and all that. I understand. But it is messy out. 2nd and 10. You'll get people slipping on regular handoffs up the middle. Baltimore's been trying to throw the ball every down. It hasn't been working. Now they try it. And here they go. He fumbles the football, and Baltimore will get it back. Skura, his 2nd fumble recovery of the day. Oh, they got to be careful there. A gain of 7. A really nice gain. Look at this. The draw, very well timed. And then boom, the fumble. Yeah, that's what happens. It'll be 3rd down and 3. They got Ray Rice back there. They got a fullback. It's an I formation. They might be able to make it if they run the football. Jackson fires. No, and Darrell Green with the stop. It'll be 4th and 3. The receivers for Baltimore cannot get open. Baltimore has to start running the football a little bit. They're not. Baltimore seems to be throwing on every down, and Washington is able to defend it. And Koch will punt. High and deep, 33-yard line, Green, up to about the 42. Well, if you're Washington, you scored early, and you want to score again. If you're Washington, you want to go on a long drive again. Right now it's 7-0. First down and 10. They draw it. He fumbles the football, and Washington will get it. It's a flag. And a hold. So it'll be first down and 20. I don't know. You lost a lot. You might have wanted to take it back a little bit. It'll be first down and 20 now. For Washington, you have great receivers. And Art Monk. Art Monk is out there. I believe he's in motion now, number 81. Back to throw. Throwing. Got it! First down. Is that Ricky Sanders? It is. From the early 1990s and late 80s. Ricky Sanders. And Theismann is 4 of 6 early on for 79 yards. Washington is looking good. They really are. Baltimore's having trouble. I think they're in Baltimore's territory again. They got to start scoring here. They hand it. No, they fake it. Oh, they faked me out, and he drops the football. Santana Moss dropped it. He wants a flag for what? The only penalty would be on himself for looking horrible. Although it is raining. Second and 10. It's too far for a field goal, though they do want to run the ball probably once. They do, off the blitz. They're going to go to the near side. They got yards for Rogers, a first down. Rogers down for Washington. Look at the running game. It was a trap. And look at number 68, Russ Grimm. Just pile drived him right on the ground. What a block. It was so big for Russ. And first down. First and 10. Back to throw. Throwing. No. It'll be second down. Trying to hit Taylor. It'll be second down and 10. Washington 7, Baltimore nothing. As the Redskins now need a little bit more yards to get a little closer for Mosley. It's raining. It's going to be difficult. They hand it off. There it is again. Rogers in a gain of about 2. It'll be third down and 8. You know, Riggins is good. There's the peanut guy. And it'll be third and 8. He's at every single event. Third and 8. 7-0 Washington. The fake. He gets away. He throws and it's dropped. What a play that was. They almost sacked Theismann. They missed it offensively on the line. And now they're going to punt. Now they're going to kick a field goal. It'll be about 42 or 43 yards. 42 for Mosley. That almost was a disaster. Jeff Bostic will snap it. And no good. He missed it to the right. Mark Mosley has missed it to the right, and Baltimore will take over. Oh, Mosley, even though he won NFL MVP in this strike-shortened year, I mean, there have been NFL games in history he has not performed. First and 10, especially The mistake by the late game. Red right 88. That's why he didn't kick the field goal. Up the middle, and Ray Rice gets 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They're not getting the breakaway runs that they need. Now they need like 10, 11 yards. Season Ray Rice is in. Jamal Anderson isn't. He fumbled twice. He has 155 yards in 2 games. They pitch to the right. Ray Rice got 2 more. And it'll be 3rd down and 5. I'm not sure if Baltimore even has a first down yet. 3rd down and 5. Rice is in the backfield. Back to throw. Jackson to the near side. There's nobody there. And it'll be 4th down. A bad start for Lamar Jackson. And although Washington has had a great start, it's only 7-0. This has to be their 3rd punt. Touch. And here's the kick. High into the 20. Fumble again. And Baltimore's got it. Koch, the punter, goes all the way down and recovers the fumble. The rain is just causing havoc everywhere. It'll be 1st down now for Lamar Jackson. Baltimore's got new life. They might want to run it and talk about it a little bit. Jackson from the 27. Jackson, they get it for 9. And that's Michael Jackson with the catch, the former Cleveland Brown. They're going to be a yard away. 2nd and 1. Washington 7, Baltimore nothing. A draw to Ray Rice, and they get a first down as he runs over everyone. At the end of the first quarter, Washington is 7-0 lead, but Baltimore is driving. Washington 7, Baltimore nothing as we begin the second quarter. Lamar Jackson now driving down to the 15-yard line. They got the turnover by Washington. As we begin the second quarter, they give it to Ray Rice. Rice gets a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Mike Bass, the guy who only scored the touchdown in Super Bowl 7. This side of the field is muddy. You got to be careful. There's mud everywhere. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Good protection and a catch down to the 3-yard line. Well, they're picking up steam, and it'll be 1st down and goal. They're really picking up steam. 5 touchdowns and no picks. 1 turnover in the game, and that's Washington's. Jackson, off his hands. Ray Rice was in for a score, and he knew it. He knew it. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Rutgers grad, he went to Rutgers. He made them a top 5 program. 2nd and goal. They give it again, and that's nothing. 3rd and goal. Couldn't do it. And the stop by Wilbur Marshall. Remember, Leonard was New York. Wilbur was Washington. W&W. 3rd and goal. Big down for Baltimore. From the 4-yard line. No, they can't get it. Trying to go to Taylor. And Mike Bass with the coverage. Now they got a kick. Should be a chip shot. And Baltimore looking to cut it to 7-3. From 21, and they get it down and good. 11 plays, 31 yards off the turnover. Well, less than that. I think it was 7 plays. There's the kick from the 30-yard line. And high and deep. And there it is. Seven to 3, Washington leads Baltimore. Here in the second quarter, Joe Theismann has cooled down a little bit. Originally it was 4-6, but now they've cooled down. First down and 10. Washington is 1-1. They need this game. They fumbled the punt. Cowboys beat the Titans, and up the middle, oh, what a run. A gain of 6 for Rodgers, George Rodgers. And that's a good gain of 6. That's what they need to do. 2nd and 4. The Vikings beat the Bears. The Vikings are 2-1. The Seahawks are 2-1. The Cardinals beat the Raiders 17-10. The Rams are 3-0. The Jaguars gave them trouble. The Bills beat the Jets. Rodgers again, nothing. It'll be 3rd and 4. Well, you got to be careful. Everybody knows what you're going to be doing. You got to mix it up or else put Riggins in there. The Chargers beat the 49ers with 2 surprises there. The 49ers are the Patriots. A win. The Panthers beat the Giants. Rodgers, and they know what was coming. They were so obvious on that. They were. They shouldn't have been so obvious. On 2nd and 4, 2 handoffs up the middle, and now they're going to punt. I know it's a muddy game, but right now, Baltimore has all the momentum in the world. It wouldn't surprise me if they have a long drive here. Over midfield to the 34, and that side of the field has just been so good. That's Lewis on the return. Well, the Eagles beat the Lions. The Bucks beat the Packers. The Dolphins, we saw that game. That was ugly. And the Broncos beat the Chiefs. The Broncos are a good team. We had them already this year. They go to Ray Rice, and he gets 3. I believe Denver beat Dallas earlier in the year. It'll be 2nd down and 7. 7-3, Washington leads. First possession, touchdown. The rest of the game, Washington was all right, but now Baltimore has the momentum. They go again to Ray Rice. He fumbles the football. It's picked up by Washington. It's a quagmire out there, and it's very difficult to hold on. And Ray Rice has just fumbled the ball away. Watch this. Ray Rice, yeah, it's wet. And that's what happens when it is wet, and Washington will take over. Right on the 50-yard line. Washington 7, Baltimore 3. Seven of 3, Washington. At the 50-yard line. Theismann, the catch to Taylor, and they got 2. And it'll be 2nd down. It's all about selection. And when it is all about selection, they're going short a lot. You know, they're not going downfield. I know it is raining, and they're trying to protect the house. Rodgers again in the backfield. They're using him a lot. A little more than they want to. Theismann fires, no, third down. They're averaging 2.5 turnovers a game this year. It's either 5-1-0 or 3-2. Well, 4-1, I don't know. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Washington. In the pouring down rain. Theismann to the near side. Wiggins stepped out of bounds. They didn't call it, but it'll be 4th and 2. Oh, I thought he was going. He needed to break one more tackle, and I thought they would have challenged. And now they're going to punt. Both sides starting to get a little bit more. And here's the kick. High and deep. Fair catch. Yep, he got it. He's tired of getting killed. Washington 7, Baltimore 3. Lamar Jackson now. Let's see what they do. They going to throw or are they going to run predictably? They're going to throw. No, 2nd down. Well, Baltimore would like they had one good drive. They seemed like they had the momentum. And they got all the way down off the turnover. They did what they were supposed to do, but they stalled and kicked the field goal. 2nd down and 10. Jackson throwing, got it! Michael Jackson and a 1st down. Exactly what they needed to get out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Watch Michael, and what a catch. He hasn't thrown a pick all year. 7-3. They got people coming up for a blitz. In motion, they might be able to hit 89. Let's see what happens. They blitz. He steps up. Oh, he doesn't get it. He was trying to hit Jackson, and I think he slipped. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10 for Baltimore. They're driving down the field under 4 minutes here in the half. From the 38. They might run it to get the distance down. They throw, they got it, he fumbles. It is Baltimore who will come on it. This ball is so slippery, Andrews will fall on it, and it's a 1st down. Look at this, a 3-step drop. 1, maybe. And, Washington is going to challenge. This has been about 50-50 on all of them. It's no good. It is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down now. Joe Gibbs, and he's talking to Wilbur Marshall. 3rd down and 10 with under 4 minutes. I saw that. I'm like, maybe that ball is slippery, but it's incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for Lamar Jackson and Baltimore. 7-3, Washington leads. Back, they throw it. Got it, 1st down, Michael Jackson again. Wow, every time they need something, this is a hard-fought, really fun football game to see. He's only 5 of 17, but he has 79 yards. He's had a rough day. Theismann has done a heck of a lot better. First down and 10. It's pouring down rain. They're going to hand it off to Ray Rice, and they get nothing. That defensive line will not allow anything through it. They clog it up, and Ray Rice only has 10 yards on 8 carries. 8 carries, 10 yards. That's 1.25 yards a carry. Second and 10. You get the feeling it's all on Lamar Jackson's shoulders. Back to throw. There's the draw right up the middle. They're going to get a couple. It'll be 3rd and 8. They're obviously open for about 5 yards there. Into Washington territory. Wilbur Marshall, remember Washington and Wilbur. Leonard plays for the Giants. I don't know if they're related. 3rd and 8. There, it's intercepted. Speaking of Marshall, and speaking of his first interception of the year. Oh, Wilbur Marshall. Speaking of him, right here, good night. And Wilbur first and 10. Washington 7, Baltimore 3. Theismann got killed right there. Oh my goodness. That was a blitz, and Scott came through. Bart Scott. Look at him come through. Not even blocked. And it's amazing that he didn't fumble. 2nd down now and 13. They really look at progress in this. If I were them, I'd go the 2-minute warning. They might not. Yeah, here it is. Rodgers. Oh. And he gets back. A gain of 4. It'll be the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes in a muddy, sloppy football game. But it's a good one. It's 7-3. And well, it is a good football game here. It is a good one. 7-3 Washington. 2 minutes to go. 3rd down and 10. Theismann has had a good day today. Back to throw. The pitch to Rodgers. They get about 2. And now they're going to kick Ray Lewis the first time we've said his name. They saw Miami, and they saw how Miami went out of control when Atlanta messed up. And now Bragg. Two good defenses. They're going to run it all the way down, and I'm thinking that both these teams want to end this period with it. Nobody back there, and it'll be on the 20. Well, I'm thinking Baltimore the same way. They haven't been able to do anything. There's Tony Saragusa for Baltimore. First down and 10. Washington 7, Baltimore 3. They hand it off, and Rice, a gain of 3, and they're just going to let it run. They're smart. They don't want to do what Atlanta did. He fumbled twice today. This Washington defense is not allowing anybody past that line. They're doing really well. 2nd and 7. The draw again to Ray Rice, and down he goes. They're not getting fooled. And it'll be 3rd down and 6. They're just going to let the thing run. It'll be under 40, so if it's a run and Washington doesn't use a timeout, it'll be it for the half. 3rd and 6, a run by Ray Rice. And they get 4 and no call time. I don't know why. Maybe they do want the ball back. Under 30 seconds. Touch. And here it is, a nice return up to the 45. Now Washington has 2 timeouts. Darryl Green, they might be able to get in range if they do it far enough and fast enough. Well, let's see that other side of the field. Nobody's been there. It's like a Sahara, the empty quarter in Saudi. Theismann, no. And trying to hit Art Monk, second down. Oh, Joe Theismann, 13 seconds. They got about 2 more plays. 2nd and 10. Theismann 7-3. Back to throw. They give it. That's going to be Green, and they should just run it out, and they will. One last play, maybe. They call timeout with 3 seconds. And they'll just throw the Hail Mary. They'll throw one Hail Mary here on a 3rd down and 8. Back to throw. Theismann intercepted. And Ed Reed. And Ed will get tackled. He almost went all the way. We're at the half. You can't fault himself for that. There should be a category just for Hail Mary interceptions. And at the half, the score Washington 7 and Baltimore 3. Now it's a slugfest and they're slogging along, but there's been ball movement. It hasn't been just all punts. 126-96 in total yards, each team with 2 turnovers. A fumble and a punt, I believe. A fumble and an interception for all of them. Washington, the rushing yards hasn't been the greatest in the world. That was Green early on. Green scored, made it 7-0. And then they fumbled. That's George Rogers. Mosley missed a field goal for Washington. Would have made it 10-3. That was a nice catch later on in the half. Ricky Sanders. This field goal by Tucker, Justin Tucker, made it 7-3. That was after a fumbled punt. And then after that, right here to Ray Rice, and Rice fumbled the ball, and Leonard Marshall, London Fletcher picked it up. I believe Leonard Marshall made that fumble, but nothing happened. Lamar Jackson, that was the interception, by Wilbur Marshall. By Wilbur. And Theismann, this was the end of the half when he threw that pick. But what do you do? It's a Hail Mary at the end. A very defensive half. There have been ball movement, but just trying to get down the field, it has been tough because of the rain. George Rogers averaging a little over 3 a carry, 3 and a 12th, which would be 3.06. No, 3.08 a carry. 0.85 or something like that. Baltimore will kick off here in the second half. They're going to be ready to go. 7-3 in a complete, muddy, cruddy game. And there's the kick. High and in the end zone. And the knee taken by Ricky Sanders. If you're Washington, you got to be able to run the football. You have to. If you don't run the football, I mean, Baltimore's too good a pass defense. They're one of the better defenses you'll see in this entire league. They're great at every position. 1st and 10. Theismann, they go to Rodgers. Rodgers, and a gain of 3. Trying to pick the hole out, and it'll be 2nd and 7. 30 total plays, 16 passes. Riggins is only a couple rushes. Theismann, no, trying to go to Santana Moss, and it'll be 3rd down. What a defense. If you're Baltimore, you're saying, wow, what a defense. If you're Washington, you're like, you don't know whether it's their defense or your offense is sputtering. 3rd and 7 for Theismann. Back to throw. Off his hands. That's not good, and it's 4th down. Right off his hands. It was there, and it's a 3 and out. Not the way they wanted to start the half. That would have been a big one, too. A really, really, really big one. Bragg the kick. And the punt is high. And over and up. Fumble! Washington ball. A lot of fumbles today in the absolute rain and the mess. And Washington will get it back, a big momentum swinger. The Rams win. That was big. Cardinals their first win. The Bills beat the Jets. We saw that game. There it is to Rodgers. Rodgers on the run. Rodgers going for 6. They're running the ball and protecting this lead. But now they're starting to run to the outside. George Rodgers, 14 rushes, 46 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. No. Tried to hit Santana. No, Art Monk. Tried to hit him. It'll be 3rd down now. Washington 7, Baltimore 3. Washington scored on their original drive. Baltimore, well, they're Baltimore. They go, he fumbled, he never had that. Baltimore's going to get it, and they're going to run, but they are now going, it's going to say it's a touchdown. That's on the field, and they're going to challenge this. I don't think that they had it. I think it's just a drop. And let's see. Yeah, they're going to challenge this. I don't think there's any way. Oh my goodness, it's a touchdown for Baltimore. It's a touchdown. Taylor fumbled, and Baltimore will get the lead. Oh, I can't believe it. It is utter shock. It's pouring down rain. It's an ugly game here. But now the extra point. And it is good. 10-7. Wow, I just blew that off because I said, oh, well, I'm blowing that off. It'll be returned. It isn't. You just never know. And Baltimore now has a 10-7 lead. A long defensive touchdown. And out of the end zone. Well, here's the Eastern Division. Baltimore 2-0. Washington 1-1. Carolina, both those wins have been division wins. Here's the Cowboys beating the Titans and the Broncos beating the Chiefs. It'll be first down. Baltimore now a 10-7 lead. This is really big. They give it to Rodgers up the middle and a gain of 4. They're going to be wanting to do this all the way down the field. Dink and dunk. Rodgers 50 yards on 15 carries. It'll be second down and 6. Baltimore 10, Washington 7. Second half, look at that right side, it's open. They go and he gets hit. It'll be third down and 6. So third and 6 for Washington now. (10-7). Back to throw. They throw. Oh, I can't believe he dropped it again. And they're saying that was no way that was a fumble. No way. And this time I can say this with, look at this. Oh. Oh, they're going to do it. They're going to count it as a fumble. Strange. Strange. Here in the third, Lamar Jackson. I can't believe that. They go right up the middle to Ray Rice and a gain of 4. I can't believe that. 4 turnovers, 2 interceptions. And the fumbles are just the wet balls all over the place. It is tough to hold on. Second and 6. Second and 6. For Jackson. No. Third and 6. And that one is big. No need for that. Third down and 6. Baltimore has a lead, and they have a golden opportunity here to get downfield and do something. But right now, Jackson, they're not really doing anything. Third down and 6. Back to throw. They step it up. They get a first down. Michael Jackson, number 81. That's exactly who they want to hit every single time. Right there. Good night. 10-7. 5 catches. Thrown to 11 times. First down. Inside the 30. Jackson. He's going for it. He got him to the 4. And Baltimore down to the 4-yard line. It's getting quieter and quieter here. And there's Jackson, first and goal. From the 3-yard line, they give it to Ray Rowe. Not Ray Rice. They get it right up the middle. It'll be 2nd and goal to the 1-yard line. Baltimore threatening to get a 10-point lead. A couple really good throws by Lamar Jackson. 2nd and goal. They pitch it. Ray Rice, touchdown. And Baltimore has a 16-7 lead. And the Redskins right now are reeling. (16-7). And it is good. Now Ray Rice scored there at 17-7. Baltimore leading Washington. Baltimore's defense has been today everything that they're supposed to be. They started off shaky early, but they came back 17 straight. Darrell Green. He's still up! Green and a first down up to the 36. There's the possessions. Went from bad to worse. Punt, 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 interception, fumble, fumble. Wow, they're not getting anything. First down and 10. They're now down by 10 to Baltimore. George Rogers. He'll get it, and he gets nothing there. Scott with the stop. It'll be 2nd down and 9. The Ravens' momentum, so much more. So much more. 2nd down and 9. For Theismann. Halfway through the 3rd. Theismann got it, and a first down. Santana Moss from the University of Miami, and it'll be 1st and 10. Right to the right-hand side, and that's big. Big for Washington, and it'll be a first down. This field's a muddy mess. Anytime, both teams are moving the ball. Yeah, sometimes there's 3 and outs, but Washington again in Baltimore territory. Theismann. They give it to Rogers and a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Yeah, the clock is ticking. Washington feels they need something on this drive. 2nd down and 8. They're going to go over. They throw. Oh, my. Close. But he didn't get the oomph on it. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. This is big 3rd down and 8. A big down in this game. They might run it here and go for it on 4th down. Theismann, no, 4th down. Wow. They're bending but not breaking. They're going over midfield. And nothing happening here. Washington will have to kick. Fourth and 8. And here it is, high and deep. Nice kick to the 8-yard line. And that was Bragg. Well, Baltimore is up 17-7 now. They've kind of got a little bit more momentum on their side. It'll be first down and 10. (17-7). They hand it off, and Ray Rice, 2nd and 10. (39 total plays for Lamar Jackson. 2nd and 10. Jackson got it to Clayton and a first down. People forget Mark Clayton went here, and what a catch. I'm not sure if it's the same Mark Clayton. It might have been like a Mark Clayton Jr. or something, but it'll be first down and 10. That was a great throw by Lamar Jackson. They're getting red hot. Baltimore is. Washington's in a little bit of trouble. Ray Rice gets nothing. And it'll be 2nd down. I just saw the lineman Jonathan Ogden for the Baltimore Ravens. 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. Draw. Fumble. Baltimore's got it. And Grubbs falls on it. It is a mess, and Chris Hamburger, the outside linebacker, number 55, in trouble. He's hurt. It'll be 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. A chance for Washington to get a little bit of momentum back. Baltimore would love to get a first down here. Jackson, no, 4th down. Jackson to Jackson, and now they got a kick. Oh, off his hands. And now here's going to be the kick. High and deep. Here's Green. He fumbles. Washington will get it back. My goodness, it is a wet ball. It is absolutely sloppy out. They got to be careful. They really do. It'll be first down. 17-7, Baltimore leads. Washington from the 37. They hand it off. Rodgers, and a gain of 6. Good first down gain. It's just their play calling beyond that. That's the thing. They'll get 5 or 6 on first down, then they'll do 2 other weird plays, or the same thing over again. The throw, there's a flag. I think they got to him early. They did. So they're going to move it down to the Baltimore 48 and a first down. 17-7. First and 10 for Theismann across midfield. What the heck was he doing? He is going to be a flag. No flag. They say it was behind the line. I think Baltimore might want to say something about that. I'm going to have to see what this is. Look at this, up, and he does a jump pass. Right to Taylor, and maybe not. Let's see. No, yeah, they're going to challenge Addy, but you never know. Brian Billick. And, oh, yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, and Baltimore is right, so it's going to be a flag and a penalty. So it's an illegal forward pass, 5 yards, and they lose the down. So Washington has 2 penalties for 15 yards. 2nd down and 15. Theismann. Back, he'll throw into nowhere. There was not anybody around, and it'll be 3rd down and 15. So Lamar Jackson getting hot, Theismann cooling way down. 3rd down and 15. Washington needs a big play. They had one, but he was over the line. The throw, no, 4th down. They tried to hit Taylor, and now they're going to kick. And if I'm Baltimore, I want to run this quarter out. I want to run this quarter out as quick as possible. So here's the kick. Bragg. Low, and another punt. And the return up to about the 17. Well, when you look at this team, D'Angelo Hall is hurt. The 2nd player to be hurt for the Redskins / Commanders. A minute to go. 1st and 10. Jackson, no, it'll be 2nd and 10. And they get nothing. Lamar Jackson, they might want to, they might want to run a couple times, but it's so predictable. 2nd down and 10. Jackson. Draw, predictable. What did I tell you? That's Fletcher with the stump. I mean, when it's predictable, we all know. London Fletcher. In this league where you're dealing with the best that ever played, you got to be unpredictable. 3rd and 11. It's the only way you're going to win this. Back to throw. He's going to fire, and it's intercepted. Mike Bass. And it's intercepted, and that gets Washington back in the game. Lamar Jackson just threw a big interception to Mike Bass. And yeah, right there, and it's going to be 1st down and 10. So here in the rain, that's the problem. They were just absolutely telegraphing everything. Washington's probably telegraphing this to be a run on a 1st down. Theismann throws, tipped, no. They're going to Taylor every time. They're like tripling him. And there's Hamburger, the linebacker. It'll be second down. Down by 10 here at the ending of the third. Joe Theismann. We're going to have this and then Sports Center. Second and 10. And he fakes it, throws, and he's hit. They're not going to call it. It's third down, and that time I kind of agreed with him. And there's another injured Redskin, and he is hurt. Commander/Washington Redskin. Third down and 10. This is a big down now. It really is. Third down. Theismann out of the backfield. Riggins, they don't get it. It's fourth down. And now they got to kick a field goal. That'll bring it within 7. And will they get it off? Mosley will try this. It's going to be in the mud from 40 yards. It might be this way. He's going to get the choice. No, he's going to pick the other way. The end of 3 quarters of play. Baltimore now has a 17-7 lead. And this would be big for Mosley. Fourth quarter, 4th and 9 from 40 yards. He's got better traction here. Mosley, no! Misses in the rain. And Mark Mosley in the rain here. The slip. Here's Baltimore on a first down and 10. First and 10 for the Ravens. Back to throw. Quick throw. There's a flag, and let's see what it is. It'll be interference on Washington. And Baltimore will get it up to their 42-yard line. Baltimore looking for a score to put this game away. They will love it. The running game needs to be a little bit more retuned, but it'll be first down. Draw, and Ray Rice gets nothing. Fletcher again with the stop. They're going up the middle. They're not going around the end at all. It'll be second and 10. Second and 10. 8.5 to go. They throw it, caught, and that's Michael Jackson. Third down and 9. Third and 9. Back to throw. It is caught, but short. And now they're going to kick. So they're not getting first downs. And Koch will punt it from midfield. Washington starting to get some momentum back, slowly but surely. And Koch will punt. They're going to play the fake. Here's the return to the 20. Well, if you're Washington right now, it's a tough one. You got to start getting things going. 7.5 to go. You scored on your very first possession, and then everything fell apart. 24-21, the Patriots beat the Browns. Gostkowski won the game. The Eagles beat the Lions. Throwing, and no. It'll be 2nd and 10. They're starting to throw in like they're starting to throw in quadruple coverage now. 2nd and 10. Panthers 3-0, 40-36. Rams beat the Jaguars. 2nd down and 10 for Theismann. Back to throw, and Lofting, he got it to Riggins, and a 1st down. That's what they needed to do. They were blanketing him deep, and it's a 1st down. Right there, good night. Ed Reed took him down. I thought he was going to take Ed Reed down. Theismann in the absolute pouring rain. Not the greatest numbers. It's pouring down rain. The Dolphins just killed the Falcons today. Theismann from his own 33. The fake. No. And it's 2nd now, knocked down. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Baltimore 17, Washington 7. The Buccaneers, they're good. The Chargers, that was big there. Theismann out of the backfield. Taylor, and a gain of 6. That's what they needed. Now the injuries, Chris Cooley his elbow, Mitchell his foot, Hamburger his arm, and D'Angelo Hall his neck. D'Angelo Hall out of Virginia Tech. So they got some injuries really racking up. We're going to test how deep this lineup is. 3rd down and 4. Nearing the 40-yard line. 6.5 to go in the game. They hand it off. He's got Rodgers and a 1st down. Here come the Redskins. They got to get down the field. And Theismann is leading them. 1st and 10. 1st down. Back to throw. They go to the near side and hit hard. Taylor's got to get moving. It'll be 2nd and 7. Second and 7. Rodgers, nothing. A good defensive stop there. I mean, you got to be a lot more aggressive than that. 3rd down and 6. Oh, that's tough. 3rd and 6. Theismann. No, there's a flag. Itai saw that one. That was easy. And that'll be a 1st down for Washington. So another interference call. It's now down to the 30-yard line. Mosley's 1 for 3 today. Watch Ed Reed. Yeah. There was contact made. It'll be 1st down. Washington needs a field goal and a touchdown in any order. They would love to get the touchdown here on the 30-yard line. 5.5 to go. Taylor in motion. He's been disappointing all day. And knocked back, 2nd and 10. The offensive line for Washington is getting beat back. They really are. They're getting whacked back. It's not good. 2nd and 10. So it'll be 2nd and 10, Baltimore 17, Washington 7. Throwing and tipped again. Theismann is, well, he's having trouble here in the 4th. 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. He needs to throw the ball. They're on the 30-yard line. They're not going to get a 47-yard field goal. Not out of Mosley. They pitch it. Oh, he just slammed him down. Oh, what a hit there. He just slammed Suggs down. Oh, that was a big hit. Mosley hasn't hit a field goal all day. Mosley, if he goes 0 for 3, it's not going to be good. And right through the middle. So 11 plays, 56 yards. Mark Mosley now. He's 1 for 3. I don't know why I kept saying 1 for 3 earlier when they only had 7 points. And Mosley will kick off. Baltimore with under 5 minutes to go. They got to drive it downfield, high and deep. It'll be in the end zone. First and 10. Baltimore 17, Washington 10. Back to throw. Lamar Jackson, another fumble, and Washington's got it. Taylor with the recovery, and Washington can tie this game. Oh my goodness. A good completion for Lamar Jackson. Exactly what they wanted, and boom, that was a fumble. They're going to challenge, and if they don't get this, if they overturn this, there's going to be some legitimate questions asked about the officiating crew. It'll be legit. So let's see. And 1-2, good night. Right there, smile. Oh my. Controversy. Big controversy. They didn't like that. I don't know. It's 2nd and 10. I'm sure there's some good explanation to that. Jackson on 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. Down he goes. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. Wilbur Marshall with the sack. From the 14-yard line, 3rd down. 6 tackles and an interception for Marshall. Jackson got it! 1st down, Ismail. And a big play for Baltimore. Wow, 11-29 for 157. And a 1st down. Pouring down rain. Torrential, very difficult to do anything. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Firing. Got it! And that's Taylor. And Taylor all the way down to the 35 and a 1st down for Baltimore. And Lamar Jackson, well, now the clock is now becoming very big. 17-10. First and 10. Here in the rain. Draw, Ray Rice, and a gain of 5. Well, Washington's now going to have to look at the clock. We're going to be under 3 minutes. Some big-time completions here at the end. If they they wouldn't even need a field goal. They might be able to make it a couple first downs and end this game. 2nd and 5. They need to go under 240. They need to force them to use timeouts. They got the same idea. Back to throw. They throw. First down, Andrews. They got to throw. They got to do one more play. And it'll be a first down. Lamar Jackson. Right to Andrews. Exactly what they need. (13 to 31). Not the best. Doesn't matter. They're probably going to run the football. There's Ray Rice, and he's going to win the game for Baltimore. He'll win the game, and Baltimore will be 3-0. A little bit of a slogfest early. They were down 7-3, and they came back and won the game. 2 minutes. So Baltimore the extra point. Washington will have to score twice. And it is good. 24 to 10. Defensive games this week. And to be expected. Ray Rice looking good for Baltimore. 24 to 10. And George Rogers an all right day. But Washington tonight. Theismann got it, Dartmouth. They got it. They called time here. So they got 2 remaining. They're going to need an onside kick unless they score in this play. Who knows? 1st and 10. Theismann, no. And that was Warren. It'll be 2nd and 10. Slippery ball, hard hits. They're some of the best. We don't care right now about those stats. The only stat is 24 to 10. 2nd and 10. Washington, they added early, late. It was an entertaining first half. 3rd down and 10. Very entertaining as they go to Taylor, but Baltimore just came by. Turnovers, all that. It's tough. 3rd down and 10. Baltimore 24, Washington 10. Here in the 4th, 1:45. Theismann. They shovel it to Rogers. They know 4th down. That's big. Timeout. And it is 4th and 4. This is it. This is the game. Theismann, not even close. And Baltimore's going to win this football game. The Baltimore Ravens go to 3-0, and not even close. Nope. And it is a mud fest, and Baltimore ends up winning. Mud fest, fumble fest. You say what you need to do, but now they're just gonna take knees, and that's it. There's one. Baltimore picked up a fumble and ran it all the way in for a touchdown to make it 14-10. No, to make it 9-7. And ever since then, it was crazy. All Baltimore. I didn't even think that was even close to a fumble. But that was it. 2nd and 12. And Lamar one more time will take an 8. 3-0. 3-0 for the Ravens. I mean, what do you do? I mean, if you're the Redskins, all right game, you just pewtered in the 4th quarter. You did nothing. 0. Absolutely horrible. 3rd and 13. And they'll take an E. Baltimore 24, Washington 10. A game that was very exciting because it was so sloppy and unpredictable. But Baltimore came back and won. They were down 7-3, and they just dominated ever since. The Ravens 24, the Redskins 10, and that's it. And now let's take a look at the final stats. Pie in the high 200s. Yeah, mid 200s. And each team with 4 turnovers. That's the way it is today. As just a rainy, muddy, hard day to do anything. That was the turning point right there. That was it. And the game is over. And Theismann, that was the fumble that was unbelievable that they called a fumble. A weird game. This is a weird week. Not a bad week, but a weird one. A couple blowout games, a couple whatever. Washington, a couple good throws. Just not the greatest. It was raining. It was very hard to see. And that is it. The stats, when you look, almost half their 3rd downs the Ravens got. So you can't complain too much about that. Was 59-64. 123 plays. So let's take a look really quickly at all the standings after week number 3. So, here we go. It's ESPN.com. The standings are this. In the NFC, the regional conferences, remember, Packers and Vikings are up over the Bears and the Lions. In the NFC East, the Ravens and the Panthers are both 3-0. In the NFC South, the Cowboys are 2-1. The Cards won their first game. And in the NFC West, the Chiefs are 2-1. This is the outlier division. The Seahawks and the Broncos are all 2-1, and the Titans are 1-2. On the other side, the AFC, the Northeast, the Bills are 3-0. The Jets are 2-1. The Dolphins and the Falcons are both 2-1. The Rams are 3-0. Chargers 2-1, and the Steelers are 2-0. The Colts and the Bengals 1-1. Player of the Week award, right here it'll be 7 tackles, a touchdown for the Falcons. That one guy, forget. I remember him today, Dan Fouts. A great day, a great game for the Seahawks. Wow, they just blew out. They absolutely blew out the Saints. And Brian Blades was incredible. Incredible. And the Bills 9 tackles and a pick. Everybody but the quarterback. Quickly in the power rankings, Baltimore, Carolina, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Buffalo. And then take a look. New York heads it next. And we go all the way down. Oakland to Arizona. Cincinnati is 18th. And then at the bottom are a few teams that need help. The 4th week, games, different games. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, a big one. Philadelphia, Chicago. Carolina and Green Bay, that'll be a good one. Tampa Bay and Miami. Buffalo and New England. Dallas and Houston. Indianapolis and Cleveland. Atlanta and San Diego. I'd like to have that game. Seattle and Denver. St. Louis and New York, I think that'll be a good one. And that'll be at the end. We'll have a lot of different ones. We're seeing a lot of different teams. It'll be fun. This is good so far. Have a great day, everybody. We're going to see you later. And watch out for the Sports Center coming up.